Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I thought today we could do something on stiff, achy ankles. Most of us at some point will get a sort of achiness. Maybe you've got an old injury, maybe you've actually hurt yourself. Sometimes it's age, it could be something that you just have to deal with naturally. There are so many reasons why your ankles get achy, and at some point or another, most of us know what it's like to have a sprain or an injury. And again, everyone's physiology is different. So, some of us, your ankles will be very noticeable. Other people, you won't see so much obvious bone there. Some of us have got quite swollen ankles. Some people, they're very fine and delicate. Everyone's feet are different. But what is quite common is sometimes during the day, the way you sit, or how you work, or what you do for a living, or if you sleep when you wake up in the morning, you can quite often get quite stiff, achy ankles. So I thought it could be useful just to go over some basic tips to loosen your ankles, to ease the discomfort, and to get the movement going. But as always, if you've got an actual injury or you don't know what's causing the problem, then don't just start trying to work it. Get a proper diagnosis so you know exactly what's causing it. You can always make something worse if you decide to go straight in and treat it when you don't actually know what it is. So, ankles, if it's just stiffness through, again, sleep, it takes a little bit of time in the morning to get your mobility going, then what you can do is either do some gentle flexing and bending yourself, or if someone is prepared to help you, which is what I'm going to do today, then you can do some flexing and bending and some rotations with someone holding it for you. So, if I was to help someone to rotate their ankle, then what I would do is take the foot in my hand and then support it and very gently just work in little circles. So I've got the ankle supported with one hand, and then I'm using the other hand quite firmly just to do some rotations. So again, this is helping someone, but you can do your own rotations yourself. And obviously you can do that in your bed or in a chair or whatever feels comfortable. Maybe get some heat in there first if you feel that you need it. So you can do rotations. You don't want to go in cold, and you also don't want someone to really start working your foot too extreme, because again, you're just gently warming it up and you're just gently loosening it. But again, you can do very gentle flexing. It's different if it's you that's doing your own movements, but if you're helping someone, you're supporting, just very gentle, just to get things moving. So another thing that you can do, if you want to, you could actually, so if you can bend this leg just a little bit for me, you can actually work on sort of tapping the toes just on, this is actually the settee we're working on, because I wanted to show you that you don't actually always have to have a treatment bed, so this is just we're on a chair. So you could have your foot just planted on the ground as comfortable as you can, and just very gently work on bending and flexing it on the ground as well, so you can do that. And then some people will actually get the roller and roll along, so you can get the rollers quite easily, and it's just literally just rolling backwards and forwards just along the ground just to help loosen things off, so you can relax that leg again. Then if you want to, you can get a little bit of a massage medium or a moisturiser. I've just got a little bit of massage oil here, just grabbing it. You don't need a massage medium, but you can do. I think it can help because it's not only giving you that little bit of slip and slide, but it can also feel good. It can help to build up the heat, which also helps to relax that area. You can just take the pads of your 3 middle fingers and your thumbs, use your thumbs to support, and then remember the ankle is this sort of round area. You can obviously feel it, and it feels, when you're doing reflexology as well, it can feel quite crunchy. So what you're doing is just using your thumbs as an anchor point and just working in little thumb circles, and you're just following the outline of the ankle. And then your thumbs will naturally want to slide away, so you can let your fingers work round in circles. And again, it's just the pads. If your nails are too long, you'll know, because they'll want to accidentally scratch the skin. So make sure you've got shorter nails for this. And if anyone's watched the channel for a while, My nails aren't too long, but every so often I used to get someone moaning at me saying that my nails were too long, and I was like, no, they're not. But you'll always get someone arguing with you when you're in the industry that your nails are too long. But I can tell you right now, you can't see them over the pads. So you can't see the free edge over the pads, so they're not too long. But I'm telling you that because it used to be one of the biggest whinges I used to get from people. And I still wonder every so often, I'm like, oh, I'm due a moan about my nails soon. I've not had a wee moan for a while. So you're just working around. I'm obviously only doing the ankle that you can see at the moment. What you can also do is take those pads and just work up the back. Just, you know, where you can just see the tendons here, Achilles, things like that. You can actually feel tightness there. So again, you can support with the thumbs and just work on this little area here and either finger circles, or if you've got a little bit of massage medium, you could work backwards and forwards. Never overwork an area though, and if it's someone that you're actually helping, then ask them how it feels. I think our model is out cold, so I won't bother asking, I'll just presume that it's okay. Right, so just working up and down there just to loosen it off. And then these thumbs here, because your ankle, again, this area here can also be quite tight, is you can then switch it over and use the fingers as the support, as the anchor now, and just working. It's a light pressure, but there should be some firmness there, so you're not pressing right in, but you also don't want it to be tickling. But then you can also just use the thumbs just to work on the front. So basically, only for a matter of a few minutes, you're covering the ankles, the back and the front. And it doesn't take long at all, and it can just really help to ease it all off. You don't have to, but you can also work over the actual ankle itself, but sometimes that can be a bit too tender for people. But if you want to, that's where you probably don't need the thumbs as an anchor, because you want the freedom just to work over the ankle. If that feels good, then do it, but if it feels too tender, don't. And that's really all it takes, just to work around that ankle area, just to loosen it and ease it. If there's any just stiffness, just normal day-to-day stiffness, nothing that specifically needs medical attention. And then other tips obviously could be warm bath, foot soak. I did the Epsom salts video, so you've got Epsom salts can be quite good, muscle soaks, muscle balms, different aromatherapy, oils, combinations, black pepper, things like that are quite warming. You can look into quite a lot of ways that you can additionally help that area with different treatments that can enhance what you're doing. So I hope you found that useful. As always, let me know in the comments if there's anything else that you think I could help you with. Other than that, have a great day and I'll see you again soon.